How's it going, everybody? Just going to give a couple of minutes, see if we get some people in here. I really want to see everyone's reaction. This is the first time we've tried going live on this, using this phone before, so I want to see if it works. As you guys know, we just had Donald Trump come in with a lot guilty verdict. Now, I think that's going to have a lot of connotation to what we're going to see in the United States of America over the next couple of months. You're going to see a lot of people who are absolutely batshit crazy over it, and you're going to see a lot of people who are overjoyed for it. It's definitely unprecedented. This is not the first president that has ever done anything illegal. This is the first president that has ever been convicted of a felony in the history of the United States of America. That has profound it has profoundly changed the future, at least the near future. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not for or against Trump. He's a president. He's done what presidents do all the time. They make money, they take money, they move money around, they move militaries around, they start wars, they end wars, they all kind of do the same thing for me. But what I am afraid of here is that we're going to see this move into a civil war situation, or at least move us that much closer. The fact that it was unanimous, that it was on all accounts, which means beyond any shadow of doubt, beyond on every single count that they tried for, I think that that kind of sets something up. I think that you're going to see a lot of people in the USA who are crazed over this, who are absolutely mad. You're going to see a lot of people who are saying, now, if he goes to jail and can't be part of the election process, then it's over. Then we're seeing civil unrest in the USA because, guys, let's face it, whether you like Trump or you don't like Trump, he stands for what a lot of our American brothers and sisters believe in. That's your freedom, stands for your ability to operate in a capitalist marketplace. Now, the fact that we are in a corrupt capitalist marketplace doesn't change that he stands for what a lot of people in our country believe in. So you are going to see a lot of people continue to want to vote for him. Now, if he's locked up, if he's in jail, watch out. You're going to see a lot of things go on. You say Trump already spoke. Let me know what he said down in the comments, because I was just reading about the verdicts and I didn't see him actually speaking. I saw his tweet right before it went out, and his tweet was basically saying, "Hey, this is criminal. What's happening? When civil war going to start?" Well, I don't think we're too far off. If the economists and the guys who are penning it into the stock market think that we have a 60% chance by 2025, that means that they're getting ready for it. So if you have corporations,
Hell, you talking about? It's 100% chance of a civil war. The hell this guy talking about? I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor and is due to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. All right, to go double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Who is in his gospel, brother, living up the standard of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, whatever it may be. This is just another lesson through the spirit. The times we're in, Babylon the Great. This shit's getting ready to go down, man. All right, these Edomites, they really serious about this whole Donald Trump verdict shit, which, looking from the outside in and knowing how these plays are being made by both sides, it's all a gimmick, man. It's all a play. It's all staged. The people is the one that's deceived by all this, because you got people that's sitting back and really believing that this guy, Donald Trump, is getting ready to go to jail. Now, let's just say if they do lock his ass up, right? They decide to convict him by November, however it goes, and he can't be president of the United States. Which, either way it goes, if he is the president, America's going to still be destroyed. Donald Trump ain't going to make shit great again. Okay, if anything, he's going to finish with this guy Biden then jacked up already. But regardless, it's going to go the way that the Most High wants it, because the scriptures say that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and the Lord also sets up different kings. I think it's in Proverbs when it goes into the Lord sets up a king and brings up another, roughly paraphrasing it. But it's either his ass go to jail or they assassinate him. I mean, and at this point, I feel like they're assassinating him just as far as in the media is concerned, because I mean, honestly speaking, I mean, they're talking all types of shit about this dude, and none of them is innocent. I mean, none of these presidents are innocent. They all are participating in trafficking of children. They buy prostitutes. They all on drugs. They all freak off with each other. It ain't nothing more but just a civil division among these people, man. And the people that's gonna suffer the most is these stupid Edomites, because they really believe in this shit. You know, I'm looking at this picture here because I saw this article actually earlier. It says Civil War warning issued by MAGA, which MAGA stands for Make America Great Again after Donald Trump's guilty verdict, right? Now, I'm looking at this picture and I'm looking on the computer, so bear with me. And I'm seeing Donald Trump and he's sitting with his hands crossed like it's like the Vesica Pisces. You know, he's throwing up the rock, you know, like the triangle or the pyramid, the Vesica Pisces basically. And, you know, you got his lawyer to the left and somebody to the right of him. And, I mean, he's still juiced in, you know. So, like I said, they either lock his ass up or they assassinate him. But either way it go, if he gets locked up, civil war, or I already said, I said, if this man don't become president or if they steal the selection from him again, it's possible that you may see riotings in the streets in these cities, man. You may see the Edomites with the pickup trucks on, and with the Confederate flags, and you know they may start a purge like ordeal. We just have to see how it goes, man. And another thing too, I'm gonna tell you, Jake's this guy you see in this video here, Full Spectrum Survivor. Hey, he's all about that shit. Hey, he basically did what was that? I think he was doing a video last week mentioning how like he was referred to them as crackheads or something like that. Basically, they're getting ready to open up on you Jakes, man. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. I was matter of fact, where the fuck is it at? Slovakia. Where the hell is it at? Where is my bingo here, right? So I was looking at this and it says it says, folks, if anyone is wondering whether your vote matters, remember this: because black Americans voted, I am president, Kamala Harris is a historic vice president, and Donald Trump is a loser. So right there, they setting you Jakes up. At the end of the day, there's getting ready to be a war on you Jakes. Okay, they getting ready to blame you for everything. Just like when Nero burned down the temple and parts of Rome, they blamed it on who? They blamed it on the Israelites. So for some way, if this man does not get in office and shit goes left, then somehow, some way, you Jakes are gonna be to blame for that, because they know most niggas vote Democrat. Okay, most niggas don't know who their political candidates are. They don't research shit. Jake just voted because they appear to give you the means to live like a bunch of demons. You know, because you notice when the Democrats in office, taxes goes up, rent goes up, inflation goes up, fucking you're able to do all types of things to your body without any repercussions, and Esau knows that. So let's just say if Biden gets in there again, then they gonna say because you Jakes voted for him, and they gonna come after you Jakes, man. So it can go either way. But anyway, I'm gonna read part of this article. Now I got just 2 precepts, nothing too crazy. So it says, "Make America Great Again." MAGA activists have warned that there could be a civil war in response to Donald Trump's guilty verdict in his hush money trial on Thursday. All these presidents take bribes. All of them do. Okay, this dude Donald Trump ain't done nothing no different than but shit. This dude Biden, his own daughter got sexual allegations against him. Taking showers with your daughter and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? You know? What about all the kids that this man has got? What about Hunter, bro? This dude Hunter Biden, this dude basically gets caught. Prostitutes. This dude literally gets caught on camera with fucking crack cocaine, knowing he's knowingly to help sign off on biolabs in Ukraine and different parts of Europe. Okay, dude basically got caught out there, and they took the nigga's laptop to find everything on it, all types of kitty porn, all types of porn, and yet everybody that got access to this motherfucker's laptop, they end up dead, but yet this man is still walking around free. And I'm not defending Donald Trump, because at the end of the day, he's a piece of shit too. All these demon. You're an Edomite. You're a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck who you. You an Edomite. You ain't right. Period. Every last one of you. Okay? We have no care for any one of you. But this dude, Donald Trump, I mean, of course, they got a tainted jury and the judge is crooked as hell. But it's all smoke and mirrors at the end of the day. You know, but this guy, Hunter Biden, gets away with complete murder, but yet they allegedly putting this man on trial. But it says Trump supporters, what the fuck, come on, man. I hate when this shit do that. But anyway, it says Trump supporters have reacted with anger after the former president was found guilty on all 34 charges of falsifying business records. Over $130,000 worth of payments to former adult film star Stormy Daniels. Give me a break. About the whole Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. Come on, man. The fuck, cause he paid $130,000 to some fucking porn star? Like, give me a break. Like, what the fuck? It says to keep an alleged affair between them secret ahead of the 2016 election. Trump denies any wrongdoings and claims the case is politically motivated. And he already blamed the Biden administration. It says, but writing on X, formerly Twitter, political commentator Joy Marino wrote, the Civil War just began and we no longer live in a democracy. This place was never a democracy. They just lied to you people. But it says in other posts, he added, as of today, with this fake guilty verdict against Trump, America is no longer the United States, because these people really believe that Trump was God sent, when Trump ain't nothing but an extension of this creep right here. Okay, it's no different. It says we are in a third world shithole heading for a civil war, and that's the spirit that they put that movie out, Civil War. It came out last month in April, the beginning of April. You know, the brothers and myself went to see it. I actually went to go see it for a second time, but pretty decent movie, and they showed you the division here in America and around the world, because not only if this is going on in the UK, this is going on in all the European countries that Esau assumes the strongholds over. His empire is falling. Okay, but it says amid escalating tensions between Republicans and Democrats, which there's really no division. They both work hand in hand. A bird needs two wings to fly to his destination. It's just the illusion. But it says Trump supporters have repeatedly suggested that if he doesn't win the 2024 elections, there will be a civil war. So come on with it, man. Hey, shit, the men of the Lord, hey, we been waiting for shit to pop off because we ready to get salvation. All right, this shit is old, man. But some Trump supporters have also showed the propensity for violence in the past, most notable when the U.S. Capitol was stormed on January 2021 to result the result of the 2020 election, which that was all a fucking act. They showed the real footage of that, and it wasn't nothing but people walking through the White House. Wasn't no rioting. All that was staged. Okay? But it says here, Todd Lamon, the professor of political science of the School of Politics and International Relations at the University of Nottingham in the UK, said there could be a backlash to the verdict that involves violence. It says the verdict was quite lightning bolt last night. He said for many, it was a vindication and the demonstration of accountability, and for others, it was an example of political persecution spearheaded by the Democrats. All right, and I'm going to tell you straightforward, the only people that's going to vote for this guy Biden is you black women and a bunch of moles, a bunch of sugar boys, as the brother called them. All right, them the only two people, or the only two votes Biden's going to get. He's going to get the sugar boy vote, the TG vote, the trans you-know-what vote, and he's going to get the vote of the black woman. Okay, those are the people that voted for the motherfucker last time. You know, no real men vote. No real men don't vote for this system. You know, but other than that, them the only three people that Biden's going to win. He's going to win the black woman vote, because the black woman, she just the fucking devil, period. You know, she wants everything to be completely chaotic because she's chaotic in nature. You're going to have the men boys, and then also you're going to have the moles. Okay, because he supports this shit, you know. But it says supporters of Mr. Trump are outraged and are lashing out at the justice system, particularly that of New York. And these people, they're going to end up storming these capitals. They're going to end up storming these city governments, these state governments. And if you live in a Democratic-led city, your cities may be burned to the ground, possibly by election time. But we don't know. We just have to wait and see. But the scriptures do speak of these cities being totally destroyed. and broken down. But it says it is not unreasonable to expect a backlash that involves violence, particularly against some of the protagonists in the Manhattan trial. It says targeting violence in the first instance could lead to a wider conflagration across the United States involving highly polarized actors. It says, my sincere hope is that this is not the case. But it says Trump will be sentenced by a judge, Juan Merchan, on July 11 and can face substantial fines or jail time, or both. But it says, however, Trump's legal team has already indicated plans to appeal the verdict. This was a disgrace. This was rigged. Trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt, Trump said outside the courtroom following the verdict. So I feel like all they ass need to be put, and every last one of them be put on trial when Yahweh shot come back. So whatever they're talking, whatever. But anyway, let's get the precepts, the scriptures. All right, 2nd Esdras 8 and 50, and it reads, it says, for great misery should be done unto them in the latter time that should dwell in the world, because they have walked with great pride. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all over pride. It's all over pride and whose entitlement. Okay, like, you got to understand that Esau has bred a nation of narcissistic people. Narcissists. You know, and look up the term narcissist. I'm not going to do it for you. Just look it up and get the understanding of the word. But everybody that walk around this shithole of a society, they're narcissistic and they're very entitled. Okay, they feel like their opinion matters over the next person. When at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, truth matters. That's all that matter, man. Okay, but it says, for many great misery should be done to them that in the latter time should dwell in the world, because they have walked with great pride. But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory, for such as be like thee. And this is the reason why, we, the brothers here in the faith, this is why we are in complete unison with one another, because we understand that the strongholds of the society will be broken down. Because guess what, brothers? They're not going to win. Okay, and when you know the outcome, see, we got the cheat code. See, we have the director's cut of the script. The Lord showed us the whole script, how it plays out and how it's going in. So we already know what's what. We already got the cheat code to it. It's just a matter of the movie, we going through the movie, But at the end of the day, we going to get the victory. So let these people riot and do what they got to do and fuck each other up, man. I mean, it was destined to happen anyway. This place is too divided, But it says, for to you paradise is open and the tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom, the kingdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you, and weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. And sorrows are past, and the end is showed the treasures of immortality. But we have to go through this whole ordeal first, okay? And it's gonna eventually this shit just gonna fall apart. Okay, America is literally hanging on by a thread. And this right here, as we see the elites, they're trying to start a civil war among the people. So therefore they can come in with their draconian laws and do what they have to do to people, man. Okay, this is the book of 2nd Esdras 6 and 22. It says, and suddenly should the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses should be suddenly found empty, and a trumpet should give a sound. And when every man heareth it, they should suddenly be afraid. Yeah, because once all hell break loose, people going to start to lose their minds, and they're going to start to do things that's inconvenient. Invading one another's homes, murdering, killing, stealing from one another. Okay, setting each other on fire, blowing city buildings up, man. Governments being looted. People going to go after their baby mamas because of Title 4D. This is going to give people a license to purge, man. Okay, because in that day, there will be no particular order or any law. And when you have a society that's lawless, then, people are going to do what the hell they want to do. And they not going to be guarding no fucking cops. They ain't going to be guarding no damn judges or lawyers. Like, you crazy as hell. You ain't taking me to jail. I'll blow your goddamn head out. And that's exactly... Let a 5-0 show up at one of these people door. They going to blow their ass through the door, man. These people, man, they getting ready to lose it. All right? But it says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another, meaning that there's going to be a division among relatives, friends, people you've grown up with, man. I mean, people that you've known. Oh, that's my brother right there. There's going to be a division among brothers in this truth. And you see the division now among these other groups, man. You've seen it play out. And it says, and at that time, friends shall fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fount shall stand still. In 3 hours they should not run, right? Because there's going to be a total halt to the functionality of this society, because people are going to literally be up in arms. rioting, fighting, looting, man. And this is exactly what the elites want, because they want a reason to bring in draconian law, man. All right. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 9, and I'm going to start at verses 3. It says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. That's happening all over the planet. Not only here in America, but you got riots, insurrections all over this planet. Like, literally, this world is burning right now, and we ain't seen the gist of it yet. Because when it comes here, this is when shit gonna get real. Them protesters, they gonna turn deadly. Military men, they gonna open up, and this is the reason why they got the UN already ready to be deployed to bring in some type of civility to this place, because they know if this man doesn't get selected, then they already know how these Edomites gonna act, man. And these Edomites ain't gonna take lightly to a foreign military occupying their land. They not gonna deal with it. These Edomites gonna lose it once they see blue hats marching up and down the streets, man. They ain't going for that shit. So it's going to be a bloodbath here, man. People getting ready to get their judgment. And us brothers, we just got to stay out the way and continue to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We'll be okay, you know. And it says, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For it's like all that is made in the world, have a beginning and an end. The end is manifest, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and ending in effects and signs, man. And hey, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Shit is finna turn up, brothers. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Let me find here. No. What am I doing? Isaiah 19:2. The one, it says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and should come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt should melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. That's a civil war. And the spirit of Egypt shall felt in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians would I give over into the hands of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, says the Lord of hosts. Okay. And let's just say if Trump does get back in there, at the end of the day, shit gonna still pop off. But I mean, a lot of people saying there may not be no selection this year because World War III, and if World War III end up kicking off, Biden can declare a national emergency. You know, under was a habeas corpus, he could suspend it, and he would remain the president of the United States. As you notice, the campaigning have been very light. Like, you bring the campaigning is, I mean, you know, they start campaigning like a little later, but even then, like, it ain't really been too much mention of it. And the way that he's going, he might not even be able to campaign anymore. So I can see it happening quite a few ways. Either Trump gets back in there and things still go left, which that will happen if he gets in there. Biden to stay up in there, you know what I'm saying? And they send this guy Trump to jail or assassinate his ass. And I feel like if they assassinated him, they don't have a reason to, but if they really killed him off, then this would really send the country into a downward spiral, like overnight, man. But hey, locking him up is still assassinating his character. But who knows, man? But it may not be no election. Who knows? I mean, I don't really feel it, but you know, I speak as a man, so we just have to wait and see. But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Lord's will, you were edified into the next lesson. Shalom.
Getting ready for it, that means a little bit you and I need to get ready for it. We need to start thinking about this. Somebody says, hey, I'm voting for a felon. Lock and load, boys. You know, that's kind of, Chris, that's kind of like the concerning situation out here, is that you are going to see people who, this is their last straw. This is the America that they knew is being taken away from them. It's definitely being changed, and no matter whether you're for one side or the other, you can tell plainly that our country is being changed. Change is not always welcome. Change is not always good. And change usually comes with a certain amount of chaos or upset in the same time. Somebody said something about a kinetic